everyone, welcome to day 17 of my manga advent calendar project. I'm Dai, and today I will be sharing my thoughts with you on the first volume of Revenge, Mrs. Wrong. This has story and art by Sayo Momota, and it's published by Steamship, which is an imprint of 7 Seas, and is rated older teen 17+. So this is a tale of twin sisters. We have two identical twin sisters. The younger of the two has kind of always taken the spotlight, I would say, in their relationship as they were growing up, especially with relationships. The younger sister always kind of took the spotlight. People would kind of use the older sister to get to the younger sister. And the younger sister kind of has like this saying kind of early on in the volume where it's like, well, if people want this face, they choose me. And that's kind of how the younger sister's personality is. So the older sister has kind of always played second fiddle. They're very polar opposite on the inside, but they are identical on the outside. So because they are identical on the outside and the younger sister likes to play, the younger sister often has the older sister stand in for her on dates and other things that she doesn't want to be a part of. The younger sister dates a lot. She dates multiple people at the same time. And so often she needs her older sister to step in for her so that she can maintain all the relationships that she has. And so in this particular instance, our younger sister wants to go on a vacation with her boyfriend. And so she has her older sister step in for her with her fiance for their wedding planning. The older sister really doesn't want to do that. She didn't even know her younger sister was engaged. She doesn't know the younger sister's fiance at all. And so she reluctantly steps into the role while her sister is away playing. And she ends up falling for her younger sister's fiance. So she decides that it's now time for her to take something for herself. And so this is a tale of the two sisters kind of making plays at each other. The older sister kind of making her move for really the first time in their lives in trying to keep something for herself, whereas the younger sister now is really angry and is trying to sabotage the older sister to maintain what she has. So this is basically a Hot Mess Express, right, type of story. I did think it was interesting because they tell you that they look the same on the outside, that they're identical twins. But as far as the drawings go, there's definitely a difference as far as tone of hair. And I don't know if that is because they are trying to help the reader to distinguish between the two. Especially as the older sister starts coming out of her shell and trying to grasp something for herself. She definitely starts to style herself differently. And so I don't know if that's the reason, but there's definitely a difference as far as when you read the characters and you see them on page so you can tell them apart. There's definitely a sister that I kind of side with, but at the same time, I don't agree with what they're doing to each other. Neither of them are doing good things. They definitely don't have a good relationship. They don't like they talk to each other, but they don't like understand each other. And there's definitely, you can tell, a point where the younger sister just basically tells the older sister, this is how it's going to be. And that's basically it. So I feel like they don't have a strong relationship as sisters, which is why the story is able to play out the way it's playing out. This is rated older teen, 17+. There is definitely sexual content in here and nudity. So I'm not quite sure why it's only rated older teen. I would definitely have put this in the mature rating. It was also wrapped in plastic. And so, yeah, know that going in. There's definitely multiple sexual scenes in here and multiple scenes with nudity. It's an intriguing story. I definitely want to see how the sisters kind of play this game a little bit more. If the boyfriends and the fiance will ever figure out what's going on. There is something within this volume where the younger sister definitely goes over the line in trying to kind of get back at her older sister for even attempting to steal her fiance. That is really, really bad. And it involves sexual assault. And so you should probably know that going in. I do feel like the story is going to get more serious, though, with what had happened in this volume and the younger sister, like, taking that step over the line with the situation that happened in here. Like I said, I'm curious to know if any of the guys that are involved with these two ladies figure out what's going on or even, like, have the slightest inkling. Because like I said, they're very polar opposite on the inside. It's only the outside where they look the same. So yeah, I think I'll stick with this one for at least another volume and see how I feel. But I enjoyed it enough that I will be continuing on to the next volume at least. So those are my thoughts on Revenge, Mrs. Wrong. Let me know down in the comments below if you've read this one and what you thought of it. If nothing else, and you'd just like to let me know that you were here, if you could leave me, is there a broken heart emoji? If there's a broken heart emoji, leave me that broken heart emoji down in the comments below, or a flower emoji down in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out. And that will do it for me today. Join me tomorrow for day 18 of my Manga Advent Calendar project. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.